we need to be doing yoga with head colds today, but we're not. We're gonna do the warrior set because I need this for my yoga pass, my yoga badge, my yoga card of officialities. Ignore me. Right. Tabletop position, palms planted on the ground, feet, roofs of feet on the ground, knees bent, tabletop. And moving into our cat, tucking the toes, lifting and rounding the upper back, dropping the tailbone, dropping the head, stretching through the shoulders and the upper back. Raising the head, dropping the back, lifting the tailbone for cow. Back into cat. Imagine this part of your back being pulled up and forward. Maximize that stretch through the upper back. From here, we will do our final cow. Before sinking into our child's pose. So, and bring your feet together, bring your knees wide or together, whatever you prefer, and arms coming out, stretched in front and sinking your forehead into the mat. From our child's pose, we will move into our baby cobra, which is somewhat similar to the Sphinx, but not really at all. From here, extending legs behind, palms at your armpits, and we will lift our upper body, torso up, pushing through the palms, getting a nice inverse stretch in the back, rounding the back, engaging the glutes and the hamstrings to support the lower back. Legs should be cinched together and engaged. And down. And back up. One more of our baby cobralets before we will push into our downward facing dog. Bringing feet together, lifting tailbone to the sky, palms rooting to the ground. As we walk our feet slowly towards our hands, get a better stretch through the back of the legs. You can walk your dog and lift and lower your heels. Dropping your heels into our full down dog. And hold it for a moment. Get that good stretch through the calves. And jumping to the center of the mat. Arms extending upward into extended mountain before we fold forward into forward fold. From forward fold, lifting back up, hands at heart center for pose of stillness. At this point, we will set An intention for this class. Whatever that means. I intend to do the best yoga that a yogi can do. One of those things, you know. I intend not to break my neck, not to break my wrist, not to pull a muscle. Those are mostly my intentions. From here, we will extend into our extended mountain pose. Slightly rounding the back, lifting hands to the sky, fingers to the sky. From here, we'll move into our standing side stretch. First to the left side, extending left arm overhead. Right hand slides down right thigh towards the knee. A good side stretch through your obliques on the left side. And switching sides. And coming back to center, we will step our left foot forward, right leg back, dropping our right knee into our low lunge. Hands come to the sky. Back is slightly arched, gaze is lifted. And dropping the hands to the floor. Extending bent left leg for half split. Dropping chest to thigh. Back up into low lunge. Hold that lunge. We'll do this cinco tiempos. Does that mean 5 times? Good. Should mean that. Switch legs. Bring your right leg forward. Left knee on the ground. Into our low lunge on the right side. Pulling down into our half split. Hands come to either side of your right leg. Right leg is extended. Chest comes to right thigh. Ooh, I'm a wobbly yoggers. Okay, last one. And we will push back into our downward facing dog. For a moment, walk out your dog. And step to the middle of your mat. Extended mountain pose, arms coming up to the sky. Hands through heart center. Holding forward. And hands coming to shins. Lengthen the spine, halfway to lengthen. Dropping palms to the floor, kicking feet back into our plank. Dropping into chaturanga. Pushing up into upward facing dog. And back into down dog. Our first sun salutation. Back up. I'm gonna do this series 5 times. Inhale. Exhale down.
You belong to me. You have been waiting to see. Now you got your soul snatched. Your soul snatched. Cause once I get a hold, you'll never get your soul back. Soul back. Soul snatched. Your soul snatched. Cause once I get a hold, you'll never get your soul back. Soul snatched. Your soul snatched. Cause once I get a hold, you'll never get your soul back. Soul back. Soul snatched. Your soul snatched.
And from our standing pose, we will come into our mountain pose. Feet ridden to the ground, shoulders pulled back, engaged. This is an engaged position. Gaze facing forward, pull up through the legs, engage the quads. Preparing to move into our balanced postures, which are always a treat for some of us. From here, we will root through the left leg, bring the right leg bent, right foot onto the left inner thigh or ankle for tree pose, arms overhead. A fixed focal point, root through the right leg, take the left leg to the right inner thigh or wherever is comfortable. Put pressure on the knee, the opposing knee. Hands to a heart center or above you. A tree on the right side. Very nice trees, everyone. From here, returning to our standing posture, bring our left leg forward, right leg comes back for our warrior one position, sinking into that bent left knee. Arms are lifted. Right foot dropped at a 45-degree angle. Sink into your left leg for maximum benefit. From warrior one, dropping into our warrior two, sending arms out to the side, gaze coming over extended left arm. Dropping our left arm to left bent knee. Right arm comes around front and overhead. Extended side angle. Feeling a stretch through your right side all the way down. Right side. From here, extend your bent left knee. Left hand comes to your left shin for triangle. You can put your right hand on the floor, left hand, but often if you put it on your ankle or shin, you get a better opening of the chest. From here, we will switch sides, coming briefly into down dog. Right leg to the sky, floating it through, and pulling up into warrior one. Right side. Right side, this side. What side you would call this? Sinking deeply into that bent left knee, right knee. Counting and directions. We need a separate class for that. Dropping hands to the sides, gaze over extended right arm for warrior two. Right arm coming to bent right knee. Left arm coming around and overhead for extended side angle. Extending the bent right knee. Hand comes to the shin or to the floor. Arms extending upward for a triangle. Opening for the chest. And legs remain wide, coming to center and hinging at the hips for our wide leg forward fold. Arms can come under your head, bent. Just hang here. You can put them behind you, on your ankles for a little bit of a bonus stretch. This is technically an inversion. as we are inverted. From here, we will move into our next and favorite, possibly inversion, crow pose. So, from here, we'll come into our sumo squat and just stay up on your toes, hands, palms planted on the ground, your knees into your armpits. Find a fixed focal point out here, in front and center, and lift your feet off the ground and bring them together. Put a pillow in front of your face if you want. All right, crows. If you want to drop out of it, or you can jump out of it. If you want to jump out of it, just do it. If you have never done it before, just try it, because it's the only way to do it. It's the only way to learn how to do it. Just kick back. Sounds scarier than it is. Okay. All right. Good job. We are here holding plank. All right. From here, dropping knees to the floor, coming into a seated position, legs extended out front for our staff pose. Pushing hands down to the sides, side of the hips, pushing down through the palms, engaging the legs, lifting through the quads, bring your feet to the sky, toes pointed, pushing. This is an engaged pose. It shouldn't be super easy. It should be not easy at all. From here, we will bend, left leg extended, bending right leg, right foot into left inner thigh, and we will stretch to the side, seated side stretch. And back. Switching sides. We're going to do another set here in a few minutes. It's a little more challenging because you know we've got to hit the king pigeon today, the one-footed king pigeon. You know it has to happen. All right, from here, moving into our butterfly, bringing feet together, toes, yes, feet, those are called your feet, they are. Folding forward. Move with your breathing, exhale down, inhale up. And extending leg, folding forward at the hips for extended leg forward fold. All right, from here, turning, you don't have to turn. I'm turning, but you do not have to turn. Lifting legs to the sky, extend straight out, arms come forward, reaching past your knees, forming a boat. This is a boat. I'm not sure if it's seaworthy just yet. Engage the quads, engage the core. Hold your boat. From here, Dropping the knees, I'll be rolling onto the back and lifting the glutes for bridge pose. Squeezing the glutes. Interlace the hands, tucking the shoulders underneath. Feeling ambitious. Lift one leg. Put a little extra pressure on the left glute. Switching sides. Very nice. Dropping. We will now stay in our false arm. Stay in your supine position, bringing knees to chest. Rolling side to side. This is called the I think we call this the warbler at Hidden Zen Yoga, because we like to rename our poses that don't have bird names more appropriately. Should feel good. Arms come to the side, knees drop to the left side, gaze to the right. Supine twist. Dropping the legs, knees right to the right now, gaze to the left. All right, yoga friends. From here, since this is slow Sunday stretch yoga, we will move into our Shavasana. Muscles are relaxed. Alright, yoga friends. Everyone may choose to stay in Shavasana for as long as your schedule allows. I recommend 3 to 4 hours. I am going to get in the ring with the peacock. Against my will. All right, guys, it's time for the peacock, right? We all know that the peacock is kicking my ass, right? So, the peacock, we will place these palms on the ground backwards, and we will float our entire body off the ground. We're getting better. You know we're getting better, but we're just not. We're not 30 seconds of peacocking yet. But we're gonna keep trying, all right? We are gonna keep trying. One more try, and then we're done. We're done with the peacock for today. Okay. We're gonna get you, sucker. We're gonna get you, peacock.